Okay, George, what you doing?
Well, yesterday you marked all these little holes here.
Yep.
So now, well, yesterday we went to Home Depot and bought we wanted cobalt, which is for really hard metal, but all they had was tungsten. So we bought that and it's working okay. So I need to cut the holes on these little patches here. And then we can try to match these panels here up to this point here, because I still have to cut that and lift this whole thing up. But as we do it, we need to remove the windows. Now today, Amazon's supposed to deliver the butyl tape. So as we put these things in, we can seal them all up, and we might as well do them all. Now, we did come to a understanding as to what we're going to do with these windows. I haven't measured, but just roughly looking at this thing, we're going to block out that last window. The next one will be the bedroom, and then we're going to block out these two here. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. We're going to block out three on the other side. We're going to leave these 3 and 3 on the other side open. So, yeah. So you'll have 8 windows, and you'll have 6 that'll be blocked off.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. But
All right.
I think that'll work for us.
Okay.
Now the hardest part about this is starting this thing. You got to make sure it doesn't wander around, otherwise you lose your center and the hole ends up everywhere. Yeah, and I've already cut all these and I'm going out this way, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 11 more holes. Okay, we'll update you later.
Okay.
Well, let me tell you, it always feels good to be putting things back in. So we've got the rivets here.
Yep.
We got that. I don't have the tungsten or cobalt drill bit, and the one that I had, I broke twice. So yeah, but we put the rivets on these little sections going up there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that and finish sanding it with a detailed belt sander, and then primer that, and we'll put this back in here. I need to do some caulking in here. We'll put that back in there. I need to remove that and sand that whole corner there. But before we do that, we're going to work on these windows.
Yep.
So I did a little bit of measuring with an eye, and we decided that we're going to block this window, leave this as a window, and block those 2. So with those 3 windows blocked and the other ones open or glass, I think we can make the interior work.
Good.
Of course, the only problem is going to be when you get back here, this next window there, the counter is 36 inches, so it's actually higher than the window. So we're going to have to take a little section of that window there and block it off. You know, we'll just put some black paint, some insulation there, and bring the back of the backsplash to there without touching the window, and I think it'll work okay. Yeah, of course, time will tell, and we'll see as we go. All right, let me get busy with this other thing because time is just running away.
Okay.
Okay, so
Successful.
yeah,
Finally.
we've got the first delete panel in there, and we've got that window back in here, and we also drilled the holes here and reinstall this in here. So the only thing we need to do is in here there's a couple of seams I want to seal, and I want to seal right here around the radiator compartment because it just goes straight through. So I don't know what happened to that thing there, but well, I guess time. It separated from the thing and created a big old gap there. Yeah. So right now, the plan is those two windows there that have nothing will be deleted just like this. And the three front ones will remain. So what I'll do later on, first I'm going to work on these windows here, but remove that trimming thing there that for the molding. Remove that, cut the rivets out, and open up the panel from there back this way. Since we've already checked 2/3 of this thing, might as well open it up all the way and make sure that there's nothing else. Because it's better to be safe than sorry. And like I always say, haste makes waste. I would rather do the work now than later on find a big old puddle of water inside the living room there, or anywhere really. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And then after we do that, check, we will put the tape like we did back here, and we'll put some rust treatment like we did here. Some of this black chassis saver is what we're using. And then the last thing to do is put that trim back in here, and then we'll work on the other side. Yeah. But while we're at it, you know, we're going to remove these three windows so we can look behind this panel. We'll just go ahead and reseal them. Now, I haven't trimmed them, but let me show you. If you look right there on the bottom of this window, you'll see some butyl tape sneaking out of there. I want to let it sit, retighten the trim around this thing, make sure it's where it needs to be, and then take a sharp knife and trim the excess coming out of that thing. Yeah. And then later on, I'll remove this little louvered cover there, sand that whole corner, and all the way down the thing here. Work on this back area here, and try to get everything done on this side, and then get everything done back here in the back. Now, like I mentioned before, I'm going to remove these bumper guards on the bumper and find out why this thing doesn't line up here like it does over there. Fix that and go from there. Oh, and while I'm at it, some little things here and there. For example, this door here, if you notice, you got one of those little things there. Well, there isn't one up here. So what happens is when you put it in there, it doesn't quite sit because there's nothing up here in the top. So little details like that matter to absolutely no one, they matter to me. And before this bus gets painted, I will try to correct 100% of, whatever it is that's there, so that we have no issues down the road. Yeah, so anyway, once we do the side, do this side, the back, do the front, and then this whole side will be done last. Same thing, delete 3 windows and reseal everything and make sure that nothing is here, because if you look here, got very little. So hopefully that's not a sign of what's behind it. So yeah,
Find out.
we'll find out.
Surprise.
Yeah, we'll find out and we'll let you know. Hopefully it's a good surprise and not a bad surprise. All right. Thanks for watching.
ขอบคุณเจ้า
See you next time.
แล้วปะกันแฮมไมนะเจ้า
See you.
บ๊ายบาย